You know that moment where you think that you were recording, but really you weren't the entire freaking time? Yeah, that's my life right now. So, I'm recording some nice creative verse for you guys, and it turns out the entire thing wasn't recording at all. So, I'm sitting here having to record another 20 to 30 minutes, and I've already built a little tiny base way over there, and I already got this far with some armor, some nice stone sword, and a lot of materials. So I figured, start from here after I've already worked so hard with all these materials to get. It's only my second day and it's almost past the entire day. So imagine my surprise when I figured out that it wasn't recording at all. Anyhow, welcome guys, or welcome my ninjas. It's Ninja Be Trippin' here, and I am playing some creative verse to start my intro now, and I am really mad about this. Oh, so close so far, You have your hotkeys, but the hotkeys don't work, so you're sitting here having to actually go press the button. I don't know why the hotkeys don't work, especially when you're inside of a full screen game. It's really irritating when you're trying to get things done, but when things kind of screw you over, it's really sad. So if anybody know that about Creativerse is a free game, and it's kind of like a Unity thing. It kind of looks like a Unity kind of game, but I guess it's not in a way. So the basic premise of this game is kind of like Minecraft, but the whole thing is actually with 3D textures and blending. So although it's great, it's just, oh my lord, all that time preparing for you guys. So I'm basically having to do this, and I was just about to build my base a little more when I figured out that the entire thing wasn't recording. Anyhow, so about the crafting system in this game, it's really actually pretty simplistic if you actually figure everything out and where everything is and what you're doing. Now, enemies do spawn at night. They rarely spawn in the day, depending on where you are. The further you go away from the main areas, the harder enemies become. You can get specific materials from specific kind of monsters, so don't press your luck and think that you're probably going to get something really lucky. The only time I've ever gotten lucky is finding chests that can sometimes be laid around any kind of area after you go to sleep. Now, after all that's said and done, you can find mushrooms specifically near caves, so if you ever find red mushrooms, you're near a cave, so don't worry, you're probably going to find it easy to find caves really early on. Specific materials only drop, or specific items only drop inside of chests. You can find chests laid about your world after you sleep, or you can find, or you can grab chests when you first start the game. It should be right there with 2 free chests. They usually have super extractors and some advanced potions. Now, the only way to make super extractors in the game is to find a recipe for them. You cannot make a flashlight, you cannot do anything, you get a free 300 coins. However, you can spend that however you like. You can get 2 kind of packs, each for 100, or you can use the entire 300 for specific things, but I would actually go for packs. It prevents you from using any kind of extra materials to unlock certain items. Now, you do, however, get a map and a compass when you first start, so you should have that easy. However, you only discover the world once you go past that certain point. So, pretty much got this entire world to explore. The explored areas are where you came from, so don't worry. You're not going to get lost. You're going to be able to find your base pretty easily. You can, however, on the map, claim the land. However, it's going to cost you some resources, or you can use 100 for it. You can get free blocks, and, well, let's just say you're pretty good. Now, without further ado, let's start this playthrough right from this point. Alright. So starting at 5 a.m., let's do this. Don't worry. It should be easy once you get to a certain point. I started near a cave. Don't think it's going to be that easy throughout the entire game. It really isn't. You're going to want to use coal torches before anything else. Alright. And looks like some obsidian. You're going to want to definitely light this place up hardcore. You don't want to leave one amount of darkness in this area. You leave just a little bit, they're going to spawn in just as easily. I don't necessarily know the radius. You guys can probably figure that out. But once you start off, it's pretty easy. But it actually gets a lot harder, which is why you want to have throwables. Lots of obsidian. Definitely a lot of obsidian, which is great. You don't have to worry about these. These are non-fightables. Well, not necessarily non-fightables, but they are not necessarily hostile. So, as long as you don't touch them, they don't touch you. Alright, that's when the super nodes come in, but we're not worried about that. We're going to get some bedrock, some fossils. Bedrock and fossils is where it comes in. So anything that is bedrock and fossils, your glove will take heavy amounts of damage. You can mine stone easily. Don't worry about it. I don't tend to try to worry. Don't better. Be happy. There we are. Oh. I'm gonna have to get that up there. Get this up here. So they don't try to spawn. We've got a lot of nodes, actually. Huh. Seems to be a top area. Oh, coal nodes. All kinds of nodes, actually. It's actually pretty great. So we're good. Just need to find a way to exit. Alright guys, I'm officially finished with my house after doing a bunch of work on it. I don't know about you guys, but it seems a little simplistic, but it's kind of like one of those temporary homes that you just can't go overboard with. It may not be the best, but you know, it's got its perks actually. Coming in here, got a nice chest right there, a little processor and a forge. I'm going to double those and put the chest over here at some point. Do a triple chest over here with a all processor, all forge here. So it would be a little easier to do forging and all kinds of things for later. Now, finding a new source is going to be harder than it looks. So we're going to put all the useless stuff in here. I guess. Alright. Now let's see. Chests over here. And we're going to actually put this stuff in here. As much as I'd like to say it, or don't like to say it, soon enough, I guess that's as far as I can go for you guys right now, but yeah. Let's see, we've already got a lot of torches down there, so we're fine on that one. We're gonna need the mushrooms in our hot bar and some pots. We can't necessarily go further into the corruption areas until we got successfully enough stuff and armor. We're gonna need throwables. That will be explained later. Gonna want 1 coal. One obby. And it's only 1:18 p.m. You've got like all kinds of stuff to tell you what's going on. You can basically get a bed on the first day, which is actually kind of useful, especially when you don't want to go kill a lot of sheep and to get some wood, especially when wood is kind of like the most precious when you first start out. 21 obby, 21 coal, nice. Probably should have used it mostly on the obby. Obsidian isn't made the same way as in Minecraft. Obsidian is just these nodes that are usually ore veins. You can't smelt it necessarily. Iron is actually lower tiered than obsidian, if you guys would like to know that kind of information. Iron is higher tiered than obsidian. In Minecraft, obsidian is one of the hardest things to get. However, it's the easiest in here. The reason why is because obsidian is actually, in real life, lower tiered than iron. However, it's the sharpest in real life. It's actually able to split the atoms rather than cut through them like iron can. That's why iron is hard to smelt when making some weapons in real life than it would just to chip off a piece of obsidian and make a knife out of that. There we go. We've got just enough obsidian to make all of it. And for now, while all this is smelting, I would like to implore you guys to like this video if you guys want more. If not, comment something that I could actually work on. It would be a great help. If you guys dislike the video, well, that kind of sucks. However, you know, I don't know what to do. Anyways, comment, guys, if you guys want to see anything done on this channel. It's actually a really big help to see what I can do. I'm not necessarily one of those YouTubers that would try to do a Q&A early, but hey, a little mama. She's actually a sweet pup, but man, does she bark a lot, even when the others know that the sounds are simple, like a car door slamming or something. I don't know. Alright, so leave a like if you guys enjoyed, comment anything below, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.